So welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is the Lotus Blooms. I'm Sophia and I'm back with another live reading. I hope you guys are doing well. And so I got here actually my bunch of deck, okay, the ones that I use for the elements. So I think though I would like to start with the general collective and then go in depth with the elements, okay, if that works for you guys. Well, I'm being drawn to do that, so most definitely will do that. Okay, so but yeah, I hope you like y'all are down as well for that. Okay, let me see. Also, I've seen a few comments about at what time like will I go live and all that, but I couldn't answer because I actually didn't know the time. So, and by the way, I'm very bad at calculating at what time to do something or at what time I will be on to something or something. So I didn't want to answer that because of that. Okay, so I apologize for that, but yeah, it's better. Like for now, it's better that I do this. Okay, but I will definitely try to be more. You say that more disciplined into coming like at one time specifically. But you know, as you know, time changes. I don't live alone as well, so you know, guys. Hi, Patrick. Okay, hope you are doing well. Let me see. Also, at the very beginning, I feel like either you got a lot of eyes that are ill-intentioned towards you, because I was feeling like a little bit of anxiety due to certain powers dynamics that people could have tried to force onto you, like they could have wanted to keep you down or something like that by force. Hi, Madeline. Is it Madeline? I said it wrong. My bad. Alright, you guys. Yeah. We're starting with the circus. Temperance card here. You could be transmuting a lot of energies at this time. We also have the Three of Pentacles here. Will you excuse me 1 second? Hello, Salama. All right. Somebody could be a Sagittarius, the Sun card here. Somebody could be some level of a copycat. Four of Swords. What's coming in? Yeah, reverse. Four of Swords. Yeah, definitely trying to attack either your persona, the way that you present yourself, could be physically, which like the Queen of Wands is very about the physical. Okay, it's very much not superficial, but maybe some people are intimidated by the way that you look, the way that you present yourself, so that's what they're trying to attack. And again, it could be that you're transmuting this energy here. We got the Temperance card. Also something about people wanting to put you in a, I want to say in a corner where you are supposed to, well, that's what they expect for you to defend yourself or something like that. Four of Swords, it could be somebody that doesn't take care of their body or their needs specifically, like what their body need, what their, yeah, is it correct that what their body needs? Page of Cups here. Emperor in reverse. Yeah, some level of, could be a projection of someone that wants the control over a situation, over a specific energy here. Maybe that you embody or the people have seen you in, like this, which is this Temperance energy. And it could be very much like your Earth Angel type of vibe, that these people, this person in particular, this it could be Aries, Leo, or Sag, a lot of fire signs. Okay. Also, 444 could be significant. We have the Lovers here. Gemini energy. High meaning. Page of Wands here. 5 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. This is somebody that is trying to sabotage your work. 5 of Wands here. It could be they're trying to attach, they're trying to exhaust you, like to make you feel exhausted, especially within your mind. Like you always need to surrender to a stronger force or something or someone that you cannot control, that you cannot defend yourself from. That is the energy that I'm getting here. Is somebody that also sent recently some level of attack to your throat chakra, in your crown chakra specifically. Could be trying to block your heart chakra. Some level of investment or lack of patience that this person has towards you. Page of Swords. A lot of pages. It's people that are watching you, that are observing you, that are studying you in a sense, and then they want to test you. Honestly, they want to play dirty at this time. They could have also paid a lot of people to do this to you. Could be also parasocial people doing this to you, like people that create relationship inside of their minds based upon what they see either online or even from afar. So they don't actually know you, but they will definitely take that little bit of money to do some things to you, right? Exactly. We got the World here. 4 of Pentacles. I think it was in reverse, but I'm not really sure. So as far as now, there's a lot of 4s. Foundation. There's something here going on with these, either these people foundation or even yours. How they're trying to control it, to manage it. Knight of Swords here. Yeah. It could be, again, I don't feel like this, like the Lover's card is indicative of romantic relationship or anything like that. It's more so based on, again, connection that don't actually have something to do with you, or they were supposed to be divine, but they are not. They could also, you could be also defending your abundance in a sense by setting stronger boundaries or setting strong boundaries in general. Page of Cups, Page of Wands here, 5 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles reverse, and Page of Swords. There's some level of investment that they did to put you in this energy here, but it didn't work because you completed some level of a cycle here. They could have recently attempted to, exactly, 7 of Swords, they could have recently attempted to turn back around and do something. I'm hearing that meme or that, I think it was a Vine. Turn your big ass around, and I don't remember the words, but that's how it was. All right. And she has or something. I don't remember. What else? What about the 7 of Swords here? 10 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. Yeah, you dodged something because of your ability to feel through things or even shift in the energy or stuff like that. All right. Hey Nigel, hi Patrick, hi Intuitive. By the way, I saw the comment, but as I mentioned in the very beginning of the live, I didn't know at what time I would be live, so I just came by, you know, when I was ready, because I had like, you know, a little bit of a delays in the day, so throughout the day. Hey Nathan, how are you? What else here for my collective? 10 of Cups, Knight of Wands. We also have the 8 of Cups reversed here, as you can tell. Can you? And the Moon. So there could be a lot. This person could be far away from you. They could be still holding on to you. Clarify, who is this Knight? Nine of Swords. This person was the one projecting this paranoia thing, or even worry. They could be worried. King of Swords reversed. They're coming off as a King of Swords reversed. They could have been the one that were supposed to put you down here with this Ten of Swords reversed. You see, Nine of Swords and King of Swords reversed, but they couldn't. It could be somebody from your family. Could be some level of a brother, cousin, aunt, uncle. I don't know, father figure, sister, sibling, whatever. Or it could be someone that is working or has worked for this family. Because I got many pages. So I think that these people that were paid to do this, okay, 7 of Pentacles reversed, to do this type of energy here, work towards you, were all pages in comparison to you. They were supposed to make you believe that something was able to be prosperous, especially with them, with these lovers and the Four of Swords. But you had to see something through by following your divine guidance, I want to say. Because I got also the Two of Swords upright. They came out with the Five of Wands reverse, and it's making me think about these lovers. The lovers is also about choices, and I think that you decided to not fall for the temptation of the apple, if that makes sense, okay? Adam and Eve and all that. You chose something by way of trusting in what you felt and trusting in your heart space. But especially in what you felt, like what your body felt like that. You're from Seychelles. Let me see here. What about this World card here? We have the Knight of Cups reversed and the 8 of Swords reversed. Yeah, 8 of Cups here in reverse as well. Is someone or something coming back around to throw you off of this Temperance energy, okay? Off of these, I want to say high horse. I think that many people have eyes on you and have seen your growth, and now that you could be exploring more or expanding more. And Sagittarius is also by expansion, right? It's the 9th house. And I think that people have doubted you for one minute, you know? And they could be trying to come back around with the same energy, if not worse, because their bitterness. They could be trying to compete with you in a very slight way, or it's thin, but it's there. The Sun coming out. King of Cups reverse and the Sun, yeah. And it's because you perhaps could have called them out for their behavior, or even how the way that you expose some level of truth is not of their taste, like they don't like it. They could have felt betrayed. They could have felt, I heard distasteful. What's that? I don't know. 8 of Cups and 7 of Wands coming out in reverse here. Then we have the Ace of Swords peeking, and the Knight of Cups as well. You could have walked away from some level of conflict because you knew that they wanted you just to drag you with your emotions, or something that has to do with your emotional stability was something that they were aiming at. But you maintained your composure here with this Four of Pentacles and the World, and you just kept along and moved forward because you trusted yourself in what you felt, and you decided to give into like self-love and not comparison, nor again secret competition or competition itself. Okay, you guys. Is giving people that you know when you try to explain something to a person and they just speak on top of you, like just because they want to be heard, but not because they're saying something that is valuable nor truthful. It's given like, no, 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 I wanna, they just wanna argue, and then they just start creating a mess out of themselves and a mess out of what they are trying to put in as a story. But it's given like they're picking up puzzle pieces left from other versions of yourself or even themselves, and they don't even match. Like there's no storyline that actually matches what they're trying to express. So it's given like they're projecting a lot of trauma and a lot of told the truth that they heard, but they don't even actually had the time to experience this thing. And somebody's getting very angry. I don't know if it's somebody here that is cross watching here, but there's somebody that is very, very angry. I'm feeling this anger, and it's not, I know it's not mine because I was very calm, but it's somebody that doesn't like the way that maybe you're exposing them or something. Okay, either they're trying to install fear, project a lot of anger. Though they could also be holding on to a property, is what I heard, or inheritance as well. It could be a copycat, could be a Gemini type of energy. We got the Lovers, the Leo card, Sagittarius card. Shit, we got all the signs. But the point is that it's somebody that is jealous. Oh, thank you, Patrick. I appreciate you. You too. Thank you. Can I put the like? I think I can. Thank you so much. Big kisses. Okay. And it's a lot of people that they don't fuck with you actually, but they just go around pretending. Also, yeah, I think it's some level of copycat here. Or at least there's someone that envies you for what you have, how you got it. You could have also had less than them, but I don't know, they just hate that. A change, I cannot make it up. This remain on the table. It says a challenge or frustration, psychological blocks to thought or activity, including grievances. Okay, and it's Isa. Interesting. Thank you. Appreciate that, Patrick. Let me see what else. We got manas coming out in the reverse. The self, the individual, or the human race. Your attitude towards others and their attitudes towards you. Friends and enemies, social order, and it was in reverse. And so yeah, they could be experiencing a lot of challenges when it comes to their 10th house, so MC, their work, but also their social life, or it's given like more so 10th, 11th house. So social life, and also I heard social order. Maybe they had a status before and now it's decreasing, or they're holding on to it by trying to spread rumors or something like that. They're trying to basically how you call that, the potato throw, like when you just don't want, because it's too hot, the potato, right, and you just throw it away to another person because you cannot handle that. Is giving that type of energy. Interconnectedness of past, present, and future. And this could be the web. And again, I did mention something about picking up puzzles pieces that are not for them from the same main puzzle piece. Image. And this is what they could have tried to do recently. We're gonna get more with the elemental though. Alright, collective. We also got, I think it's Jera. I'm not sure. The results of earlier efforts are realized. A time of peace and happiness. Fruitful season, it can break through stagnancy, hopes and expectation of peace and prosperity. And this could be you, collective, and that's why they don't like this. Or that's why they could have tried to bring frustration and a lot of emphasis on negativity because of this, okay? They could be trying to go, like, to come at you even in a stronger way, because of the things that you know that you have planted. That's what they were trying to do, to make you sabotage your seeds by trying to close you off, to trying to close off your chakras, your beauty, I'm talking about the inner beauty, but even the outward beauty, especially if you're like somebody that creates something from like if, for example, if you're a makeup artist, or if you are a digital creator or a model, I don't know, something that is like your face is the face of something, either your you know, your business or even something else. All right, I'm gonna start with the elements though. Okay, actually, give me more about this energy here. Give me this Ten of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords. Oh, and Eight of Cups. I think. Oh, 1 second. Did that fell? I don't know if this was already in the on down, but I think it fell with that. Hello, Kenny. How you doing? Eight of Cups and Ace of Swords here, though. The Fool. Yeah, they were trying to create stagnancy right now, that you're perhaps on the brink of some level of new beginning, or that you're starting to gain clarity about a full situation or even other people. They could have tried to clean up or to actually put a lot more of dirt on it, because they can see that you are still moving forward and moving away from them, okay? Especially if these people were possessive towards you. This Emperor is losing some level of authority, okay? This could be the head of this group or cult, I don't know, or even this could just be the energy of a lot of people that you had around, that you had also to cut ties with and to separate yourself from. It could be just the representation of how these people are feeling. And again, Emperor in reverse is very negative as an energy. It could be a baby daddy type of vibe, or somebody that wants to, could also be a feminine, okay? But it's somebody that wanted control, that is possessive. Anger issues could be definitely something here, and some level of emotional imbalance, because we got the King of Cups as well. They were also trying to create scarcity tactics to create stagnancy around you, or to make you fearful, so that you would eventually manifest negative stuff around you and self-sabotage, okay? And it could be something that you already mastered, that you already closed out, as we already saw with the World card and the Four of Pentacles. But again, they could have definitely tried to do that once again, okay? High Priestess here, you hold a lot of secrets and a lot of knowledge. They didn't want to make you basically to let you expose, if that makes sense. Four of Cups in reverse, but something is inevitable, I want to say. And also something that saved you here is that you basically took some level of, I want to say, L, and you flipped it and made it a, I don't know, a win out of it, okay? With this Page of Pentacles at the bottom. Four of Cups in reverse is somebody that you can actually, in the upright, is somebody that ignores, that doesn't see something coming and all of that. But something you knew something was coming, not because you intuitively knew that, okay? It's something internal that they cannot take from you, okay? Let me see. I'm challenged abundantly but a lot. I get it. I totally get it. I hope it gets better, it gets easier for each and one of you that, you know, is going through a lot of stuff, and I hope it gets just more smooth, at least. All right. Joshua, can you do my reading? Who are you? If you would like to purchase a reading, you can check out my link tree, all right? But now this is a collective reading, and I'm going more in depth with the elemental readings, all right, collective? Or exactly, if you would like also to get an answer from a specific question that you have, you could donate, as Nathan, my moderator, stated, and or a super chat, all right? Hi, Jamie. All right. Appreciate that emphasis, though. You do, Marie. Oh, child, let me drink water. Are you drinking water, you guys? I know I have to. Gotta drink more water, not gonna lie. I kind of want to breathe that out. 1 second. Should we start with which sign do you guys want to start? I bet I would eat. Don't worry. Bon appétit, en plus. How do you say that in English? I don't think you can say that. Do y'all say that? I don't know. Like have a good one. Like, but for eating. Blessings to you. Hi, Jamie. Blessings to you. How the collective energies like? Follow the readings. Okay. Water signs. Violet says votes for. Well, Scorpio is a water sign. All right. Your limits are so tiny. Oh, appreciate that. Not the others. I'm joking. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start with the water sign. It was the first one that I picked up, so thank you, God. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna follow this order. Okay. We got the water first, earth, fire, and air. I'm sorry. I'm gonna show y'all. This is the. Well, I think I mixed it up. Okay, never mind. These are this. Okay. I don't know. It depends. What do you mean by astral readings? Pisces, baby. All of okay. Oh, we got Scorpio here, the Death card. Okay. King of Pentacles. Alright. Ten of Cups. Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. Yes, something about a Queen of Wands could be a Sagittarius. You could be collective. You could also emanate in like this very much careful, balanced, like it's giving earth angel, but in a more grounded way. It doesn't mean approachable. I don't mean that, because I feel like y'all could be seen as very much. You may okay. I'm getting something like it. Like you give off two different type of vibes, collective, and it could put some people like it could them. Oh my God! It could throw off of. How do you say that? It could them. It could create like some level of my bad, y'all. I just forgot how to speak. It could, throw a lot of people off because of differences. Okay, you could just fit in each and everywhere you go, not because you're trying to fit in or because you're a culture vulture, but your energy just adapts, okay, naturally. And so you are just a little bit of everything, and people could be getting this from you. And I'm not gonna say that they are, approaching you more, but they're definitely more intrigued than they used to, or something about your energy is bringing in a lot more of curious eyes, I want to say. This could definitely be something relevant for the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer here. It could be also something about your moon signs, like your true nature, your true vulnerable side, if that makes sense. Not because it's weak, but just because it's pure, okay? It's cleansed, is what I heard. I was struggling, yo. Jesus. Okay. What does my collective need to know? Something about Hannibal, right? That's the movie with the guy that was a cannibal. I can't remember the lamb or something like that. The Silence of the Lamb. I don't fucking know. That guy. Mysterious. That's the word. That's the better word. Okay. Let me see. We have the Strength coming out. Courage also is very much the opposite. Okay, we got the Lion, and then we got the little child that is stemming the line. Okay, there's something here about you. about your courage, about your creativity, the way that you can adapt, the way that you can tame the beast, or the way that you have some level of hold on these people, even that were against you, if that makes sense. Whether they accept it or not, whether they see it like that or not, it's given like they do. Like they are so triggered by you that they need to put you, like you're their main constant. Oh, okay. As soon as you, they wake up and as soon as they go to sleep, basically. Their strength card. You could have also recently overcame some level of a test, and or even something about an upcoming test. Let me see. What's for my water signs? King of Wands reversed is somebody that has anger issues, or that could have wanted you to be aggressive as they are towards you. We have the moon coming out. Pisces energy in the upright. Yeah, something that they have tried to keep hidden. 8 of Cups coming out in the reverse as well. It could be something that could be coming back around, or will. Or again, something that was once hidden is no longer hidden. Queen of Pentacles reversed here. Six of Pentacles. Five of Swords. And this fell right on top of the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they wanted to sabotage your work as they did to theirs. Could be somebody that lost their job. And could have tried to cut yours too. Because I'm very drawn to... the Five of Swords actually fell right on top of the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So it could be somebody that already lost just some level of balance, some level of grounded energy here. Also somebody that is greedy or that was greedy to you, towards you. Six of Pentacles. And as you can tell, there's only one girl that is receiving the tea. Alright? It could be also a level of information that they wanted to keep from you. To, for example, if this information could have helped you get out of some level of jail or even of strict place. They tried to keep that from you. And this could also be resources, assets, could be, yeah, money. Could be also, though, some level of information. Because the moon is still here in the upright. So there could be still something that is hidden. And it could be something that they didn't make you aware of. Could be informations. Seven of Wands reversed. I heard losing a battle. Three of Swords. King of Cups reversed. Ten of Wands. The Empress. The Hierophant and the High Priestess came out together. It could be also someone that was paid to put you in a mental jail. It feels more so like emotional. Also, it feels like they were supposed to put you in this Queen of Pentacles reverse and Seven of Wands, but you came out on top with this Empress card and the Strength card. Those are the main two that are in the upright. So even throughout the challenges, you maintain this level of balance. Mind you, the major arcanas are there to show the full picture of something, right? And it seems like you even when you were struggling with this Queen of Pentacles and Seven of Wands, you didn't let them change you or change your nature. And that's what matters the most. Or that's exactly what the universe is weighing down. It's giving like your heart is being measured, if that makes sense. I can't remember something about the archangels in reference to this type of metaphor or something. But yeah, or also Archangel Uriel could be significant. And so this person could have also had a lot of help through some level of community or even people in power. Here is what I'm getting. Hierophant. But they couldn't eventually get you to take on some level of a burden here. And it could be all because of your strength or all of your intuition. I'm going to clarify each of these cards though. The moon. What's this moon for? 6 of Wands. You could have already won something, but you may be still, like, you are in need. Oh, you know what I was getting in the very beginning as well? Yesterday I saw this video of a girl. Okay, I think she's some level of a channeler too. I don't know. I didn't investigate, but I basically she says something about your blessing, your manifestation are gonna, you know, appear right before your eyes, and it's giving like something about you still in like in some levels having the eyes closed, or just God, the universe not showing you certain things, but it's not like that doesn't mean that something isn't, you know, working on in your favor behind the scenes, if that makes sense. So you could have maintained some level of faith even though your eyes are still closed, or your eyes were still closed. Okay, even certain things are still hidden to you. Okay, and again, I also mentioned yesterday in the live that I made that you can be a psychic, but you don't know everything. Okay, you just know certain things when you receive them, and you could receive a message, but then 3 weeks later another psychic will receive that, or vice versa. It doesn't matter, but you're not every type of channel is different, and every type of, you know, seer sees things in a very different way. So there's something else about that. Okay, maybe that's just a significant or is a side note for later. What else about this? Too many. 5 of Swords. We got the Queen of Swords, Justice, 3 of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles. But we're gonna see, yeah, 2 of Swords again. What is this 5 of Swords? Death. It fell right on top of the 7 of Wands and the Empress here. It could have been some level of sabotage that was going on in the past, but you got out of there. You got a rebirth instead. What is the 10 of Wands? King of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's because you healed some throat chakra, could be, or even crown chakra. 4 swords here, you healed something. You could have been deceptive with your words in the past, or very much cutthroat, but you healed something. Wait, how much? 86k seconds? What does that mean? What did you wrote, Nathan? Because he usually is like someone that you can chat with, but was it nasty? Like negative comment like that? Mind you, I will not read the name because of privacy thing and all that. Okay. Ace of Pentacles with this High Priestess. Yeah, you maintained the balance. You didn't let this burden basically throw you off in a sense, but you just kept it moving, and you eventually listened to your soul, is what I want to say, and your intuition. So water signs. Oh, that's what I want. Hello. Let me see. I'm gonna go with this. About the fuck. All right. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you so much. Okay, we have the letter D coming out. Friday. Can you all see? Yes. Sacral chakra and EU. Yeah, they were trying to provoke your throat. Oh, okay. Provoke your throat chakra, provoke your sacral chakra so that you would basically give birth to negativity. Something I already mentioned here in the beginning. DU, heart chakra. I'm not gonna take it, but it was Tuesday and O. Z, Q. Let's see. Monday and root chakra. Yeah, they needed you to mirror some level of a move or something like that so that they could call themselves out of some level of justice or some level of, it could be also a court case here. Maybe something is going on behind the scenes that you cannot see really, justice here. But something is being made clear, or something like is the divine that is clearing some shit up, if that makes sense, alright? You're getting your justice, and this person needed some level of a proof of you going backwards, of you regressing in your journey, so that they can say, oh, you see how they behave, you see how they are, you see why I did the things that I did. They wanted some level of excuse. But it was all basically made up. Ten of Pentacles, and he fell right on top of the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And today on my Instagram daily poll on the story, I got the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You protecting your abundance. You knowing when to act, what to say, when to respond, and when not. They wanted you to sabotage that. Eight of Wands here. They were trying to speed up a level, like some level of a process here. Emperor in reverse. So they could keep this control, but they can't anymore. I don't know if you can tell, but they are on a leash. The people. This is the negative Emperor. Yeah, someone could be born in June as well. Somebody also could be a Libra, or that's just the energy of the Justice. 7,000 Libra. Also, I think with this full moon, there are a lot of astrologers saying that basically out of this full moon, you would get some level of justice. The seeds that you've planted are gonna show. If they're good, they're gonna be seen as good. If they were bad, they're gonna be seen as bad. So that metaphor goes even for this message specifically, okay? It's not even a metaphor, I think it's a fact, but yeah. Everybody got their own 2 cents for astrology, I guess. So take it as it resonates, alright, collective? And so what's in for the water signs with my runes? Okay, ooh, ciao. This came out in reverse, it's Otala. And it says, inherited property or possessions, a house, a home, what is truly important to one, group order and group prosperity. They could have tried to keep some home, a property. It could be not the one, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you live in this home. Maybe it is another, it could be a home, but it could also be something else. But we got actually for the collective one, a lot of 4s. So 4 is basically like the 4th house is the home, the house. It's more so like internal, of course, but could definitely be something also that has to do with the 2nd house, which is material possessions. and that they could have tried to make you drop or make you look as unstable to remove that from you. And again, this being in reverse, it could be that this is what they're getting. They could be now in the Queen of Pentacles in reverse because they no longer have that power to give or to take from you. Really? The runes? I think they're amazing, actually. Then we have 𝐬𝐻, strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, and defense and protection. Exactly. This is exactly what they wanted. For you to not be able to do so, but you did. We also have these two that fell, well, that remain on the table. Lagos and 𝐬𝐻. Flow, water, sea, a fertility source, the healing power of renewal, life energy, and organic growth, imagination and psychic matters. And this is you with the Empress card energy, if y'all remember. And this one says 𝐬𝐻 transportation may represent horse, a car, plane, boat, or other vehicle movement and change for the better. They didn't want you to move forward, especially with this victorious energy, with all these gifts that you have. Oh, my right ear just went on a, I don't know, on a, you know when you, I don't know if that happens to y'all, it feels like it goes underwater for a second. I don't know. It's just, I think it's the opposite of when it whistles. I don't know. I hope that everything's alright. Maybe need to get that checked, but yeah. Okay, collective. So I'm gonna put this back. You give me a sec. I'm coming right back. Hi, Simon. 1 second. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Let me see. Thanks, Jamie. What's that? I'm going all right. How about you? Appreciate that, Jamie. And let me see now. We got the earth signs in line, so I think I'm gonna go with this. 10 of Wands. King of Cups here. 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, trying to attack you while you were working, or when you were like hidden, like you were completely focused on something else. Okay, the Lovers and the 7 of Swords as well. 10 of Swords as being in the box, it could be like the main energy. What's in for my earth signs? What's in for my earth signs? So, earth signs, we got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I don't know why I said it like that. Let me see. Oh, child. Okay. Somebody or some people could be coming as like for a reconciliation, but these are people that you cannot trust. They shall walk away from you, especially because actually it is connected to the collective that I initially made. These people that didn't believe in you or didn't saw the potential in you a little bit, you know, earlier in your journey, and so they stopped supporting or they stopped understanding your point of view. If that makes sense. And now they could be trying to come back for a reconciliation. I cannot make it up. Say 6 of Cups here with the 4 of Wands reversed. Because I saw the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Then the Lovers and the 7 of Swords. Somebody could be a Gemini. I didn't mention that a lot. Could be some level of a copycat or something. Could be from your family, but doesn't have to be. Or it could just be somebody that you know, like in a group setting, or you met in a group setting. 3 of Cups here reverse. Yeah. Could be that now this person could be in the struggle. Yikes, 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 yikes. Let's see for my earth signs what they need to know. Hangman with the Strength card here. King of Wands again in the reverse in the same spot as I did for the water signs, y'all. I cannot make it up. And by the way, the Strength card here, it was the very first card coming out for the water signs. Ten of Pentacles, look at that, the moon. King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Could be also somebody losing their power or their confidence in themselves. The letter P could be significant. I'm just noticing this. Now that it's backwards, I can... one second, y'all. Oh, y'all can see it. It's here. There's like a little P. I don't know if you can tell. That could be significant. The Lovers. Yeah, somebody is definitely a Gemini. Or you could be, okay? Take what resonates. You could also be a Gemini collective. Of course, like, as I'm reading signs, you know, they can go in both ways. I heard they fumbled the bag. The Chariot. They could have problems with the movement, or either like moving forward, like in their career, or even something about their, like, literally moving forward. It could be sickness or literally vehicles, okay? Having problems with their vehicle. Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles, because maybe they could have chosen some level of a third party to help, or even to help to put you in this Five of Pentacles energy, but that didn't work. As I mentioned in the very beginning, Six of Pentacles was right underneath the King of Wands reversed. Could have been somebody paid to put you in that position. Hi, user. All right. Three of Wands is somebody that could be at a distance from you. Eight of Wands coming out in the reverse. Something backfired. Someone wanted to be sure that you were evil. Or they hoped that. They were hoping that. But something just is given, like, if they did some level of a truth spell or something like that, it's given like their true colors actually shown, not yours. Like, even if you actually, maybe both. Either like only theirs shown and as negative, or even yours have been like shown but in a positive way. It's giving that type of vibe. It's giving like now that we made like this spell work and something like that, the truth is gonna be revealed, and they expected another truth coming from you. Five of Swords and Five of Cups. Somebody self-sabotage, and it could be a connection here. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. Knights of Pentacles. Hi, Miss. Yeah, and there could be some level of regression here. Delays as well. The Fool at the bottom. Ace of Wands and Eight of Pentacles, or this was also something planned for you to make you slow down, to make you regress. King of Cups and Seven of Swords in reverse for the first row. The perspective that there's a lot of people that had a change in perspective when it comes to you, because some level of manipulation or emotional manipulation didn't work, and so people are now realizing that you were always the innocent. You were always the innocent one, and these people are Spirit just showed me, I don't know if you saw it, but I think it was like a Vine or a meme or something, when there was this guy that was trying to apologize to his girlfriend and all that, and she said, no, you're a cheater, you're this, that, and the third, I don't want you, and he started punching himself. I hope I never see that shit in front of my eyes, because I wouldn't even, I just would start laughing, because no. That she know. Or running, could be both. I don't know, but yeah, that's the vibe. Okay. Yeah, no. Somebody could be also a Cancer. I've seen it in real life. Damn. Hell no. Oh Lord, I saw the meme. Lord have mercy. My adopted family have put me through the ringer. I get it, I understand that. Hope it gets better if it's not already. So I can film it. What else here? 2 of Wands reversed. There's no progress for this person. 3 of Wands is here in reverse. There's no progress. There is no resolution is what I heard. They could also be fighting in the background, or they could just have some level of unstable energy about them, or it's giving like something about them trying to study something like to move forward, but it doesn't match the energy that they got for the body, like for executing that set plan. It's something internal that doesn't work. Eight of Swords here in the background. Okay. 8 of Swords in the upside down. Okay, whatever. 8 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles too. You could have walked away. And this left them with nothing. It's given like you took back your abundance. 88 as well. Or 888. Angel number. The World reversed. And 5 of Pentacles, as I mentioned. They couldn't put you in this energy here. In this 5 of Pentacles energy. Look, the Magician and 3 of Pentacles back again. They were definitely working to create this loss for you. But the only... Yeah, Ace of Wands and 3 of Wands reversed. There was an attempt, 5 of Swords, to create some level of instability for your foundation. Your 4th house. They wanted you to feel insecure, to feel like you couldn't maintain some level of stability, like you wouldn't be able to create it or maintain it again, or I don't know. And it could be with the healing journey that you've gone through. Okay, maybe you, yeah, Ace of Swords. Maybe they wanted to show you as well that you were still unhealed in certain aspects of yourself. This doesn't feel like, oh, I want to show you how to heal, or I want to show you where you're still lacking. So it's not out of goodness, okay? It's just out of, I want to show the world the real you, okay? Again. And maybe you were deceptive. Maybe you were in the wrong a lot of times in the past, but that doesn't mean that you didn't start doing something. You're like they wanted to make you believe to be in the wrong. Especially if you were like... I'm being called to expose this, okay? Queen of Pentacles and 5 of Wands reversed here. The other day, okay, I don't know if you saw the live that I made, but at the very end, I had like a person in this house that just started screaming and screaming at me, okay, from the other side. And it was because of an incident that basically how you call the washing machine head, okay, it was leaking. And they took that as a way of just starting saying shit that doesn't even line up, that doesn't make sense with the fact that I don't know what I did wrong. It's not... Anyway, And so they started screaming at me, saying that because I chose to not talk to them and all that, I'm the basically the one that is bringing the whole family down, which was never actually up for the very beginning. Like as soon as I came in this house, basically everybody got a beef with everybody. So it really is something that goes beyond me, okay? And this person was trying so hard to explain something that doesn't even have any type of sense, because what they were trying to say was that was basically blaming everything that I don't know that I chose to do to heal on me, as if I was in the wrong because I didn't accept this some level of I want to say just attitude from them, okay? Because I started putting boundaries, and those boundaries they didn't like that, and that's it, okay? But it's not like I didn't try to repair the connections before, but you know that doesn't work when you're narcissistic and you just don't want to listen, okay? You don't listen, you continuously disrespect and invade my privacy. Everything that I try to create, you try to speak ill on it, and you try to close me the doors, the mental ones and then the physical ones as well. Scarcity tactics, intimidation, and all of that, And so this person didn't like that, and that is exactly like it's not exactly that, but the same energy here is coming back around, and you basically are being shown as the one that wasn't trying to pick up a fight, or I want to say that you were not the issue in here, okay? Oh, one second. Ace of Swords, all right. But anyway, that was just an example that I had to use, alright, you guys? I personally don't want to go in depth with that. Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, the Star and the Moon in reverse. And so you didn't fall for whatever type of projection that they were trying to put you in or put you through. You did not let fear hold you down, or if that was their main goal, because I think that was their main goal, okay, to put you in fear, that didn't work out as they thought. Your throat chakra functioned perfectly, your mind functioned perfectly, and your foundation, your stability is speaking for itself. And not just, I'm not talking about material stuff. You could all this money, like have all the money in the world, but still be very much unsettling and very much unsettled and very much angry with the world, with yourself, etc. And it's not that type of energy. What I'm channeling here is more so like an internal Earth Angel Sagittarius type of temperance card energy that you have within yourself. And then these people have tried so many times to take from you, and they could be very much angry because some level of narrative don't no longer stand the chance to be even next to you or something like that. Like, is completely the opposite of who you are or who you have chosen to be, basically. Not saying that you were born perfect, not saying that you were this mighty, no. But yeah, that's what they wanted you to feel, like feel shitty because they feel shitty. And so love bombing could be definitely significant here for the next phase. The Sun card in reverse and Ten of Pentacles reverse. Exactly, fear over faith. And that's it. What else for the earth sign? So you maintain some level of balance, foundation, your seeds. You kept on planting them. 10 of Cups here and 4 of Wands. And to get to this happiness, you had to cut through the 6 of Cups, these past people. This foundation, which was faulty all the time, like all along. To maintain your peace, your happiness, your harmony, you needed to cut some shit off. And they did not like that. Yeah. What else? Can you give me some... Is the rest of you respectful? Yeah. Thank you. Hi, little Triple. How you doing? October. We have Sunday, crown chakra, H. We also have Libra and Scorpio again. Also, Sunday is Leo energy. Sunday. Let me see. M. Yeah, third eye. Yeah, they could have also tried to block your third eye from seeing stuff. Somebody could also be sick. Literally sick. These could be from your family. We have September in S coming out. Could be somebody, could be a Virgo or a Libra. Heavy on the Libra. They could have tried to say that you were sick. June, Gemini, and Cancer. March, Pisces, and Aries. N and E. New Orleans or New York. Nepal as well. MHSNE. Oh, also that song from Rihanna, MS or something. I don't know. I don't know. July. Heavy on the Cancer as well today. July also. What's that? And Leo. July is Cancer and Leo as well. Okay. Oh, let me take this. Yu-Gi-Oh! I totally agree with that. What are you up to? Just chilling, just doing me. Hi, Nuris. Is it Nuris? We got Bunyo coming out. I hope that's the right. Joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. This is what they wanted to take from you. Your joy. Cannot make it up. They wanted to close you so much so that you wouldn't be able to explore, to just live life freely. Or again, just to put you in that mindset that you wouldn't be able to do so. By way of fear. You have a bunch coming out. Algae's protection, a shield. They wanted to make you feel also like as you couldn't protect yourself. Protection, a shield, a protective urge to shelter oneself or others, defense, warding off of evil, shield, guarding, connection with the gods, awakening higher life. And it was coming in the sideways, like none of one's energy, like wounded warrior or afraid of life in general, just because you know that there are bad people. Okay. Isa as well, they could have wanted to prevent this from happening by creating again imbalances within you. A challenge or frustration, psychological blocks to thought or activity, including grievances, trying to scare you away, trying to stomp their feet in order to make a lot of noise, but only they, okay? Because big dogs bark, okay? Who is a little dog only does that. I'm sorry. I meant to say the other way around. Big dogs bite. Small dogs bark. Okay? We got Jera, Manas, and Dagas. Breakthrough. Awaken, awareness, daylight, clarity, as opposed to nighttime uncertainty. A time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. We also have this one. The self, the individual, or the human race. Your attitude towards others and theirs towards you. Friends and enemies, social order. We also have the results of earlier efforts are realized. A time of peace and happiness, fruitful season. It can break through stagnancy, hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity. Period. Thank you so much, Nathan, by the way. Empty vessels make a lot of noise, exactly. And they're scared of their own silence, or even just being in silence, because they know that the voices that they hear, they know that they need to, like, to either to face or to embrace, they're allowed. Yep. And by the way, I couldn't thank you enough, Intuitive, for the messages. Oh my God, the messages that you sent, okay, the comments and all that. That actually gave me a lot of hope, you know that? I'm very grateful. That meant a lot. Also, I was in the middle of crying and I received that message, and you know, it was very much needed. Thank you so much. This is a collective reading. We are earth, fire, water, on air. We are now, okay, we done water, earth. Now we go with air, okay? Appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. The Hierophant, Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles. This Five of Swords is in the chat today, as you can tell. Oh, don't worry. I don't have Twitter either. I think you meant TikTok. Maybe that's what you meant. But yeah. No, it was because I was actually having like a little bit of trouble with uploading stuff today, like specifically shorts. I don't know why. And so I had to put that because I usually, you know, upload shorts and give a daily guidance like that. And, you know, I just had to clarify that for everybody. So that you could also check out maybe TikTok if you have it, or Instagram, because I upload there too. And, you know, to keep in touch with the daily guidance, okay, just that. But don't worry about it, okay? And also, I put the screenshot of my accounts to make sure that everybody knows where I operate from, because I would never reach out first, okay? I would never try to get a reading, ask for donation, ask for anything, okay? I don't even answer to DMs for that because I had problems in the past, so I try to not answer from, you know, from DMs. And I do answer to comments, of course, but not really, okay? The only way basically to reach out to me is if you have like a official Etsy account to where you can purchase the readings, and or by my email, which is the lotusblooms at mail.com, and you have it in my link tree. All right, that's the only way you can get in contact with me, or via comments. Okay. Only have YouTube. Okay, that's great. Then yeah, now they're uploaded, by the way, like they're online. Thank you, Nathan. Yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What's in for air signs? Which air signs is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. We got the Death card here with the Ace of Cups. Maybe you got a rebirth. Oh, Queen of Cups. Hell yeah, Six of Pentacles. You're giving from a place of abundance now. And it's giving like you're learning how to not pour down. Like it's giving, yeah, I love that. One second. I got the thing, but I need to put it out. So you're learning how to give from a place of abundance without getting your cup empty, okay? And it's giving like unconditional love. Not that you didn't have it before, but you're learning how and to who give it, and not to, like, you know, it's not always everybody, okay? So you're learning how to give it and to whom, I guess, okay? That's beautiful. You went through some level of rebirth here, but it was like an emotional rebirth, your emotional body. Got the Page of Cups here, a mysterious aura. Yeah, wait, who you, one second, So happy to hear love and light always. Yeah, appreciate that. Let me see. The Star. Page of Cups, the Star. Let me see. What's for air signs? Page of Pentacles reverse. In order to do so, I think that you needed to listen to something instead of maybe you, okay, the moon here and solar eclipse. Yeah, heavy on the feeling and not seeing something through. Again, Two of Swords type of energy. So you needed to listen to yeah, your oh, you know what I'm getting? It's giving like you learn how to parent your own inner child, specifically when you even like your adult version of yourself or whoever you are in the present moment didn't saw the future or didn't have some level of a plan. It's given like, do you trust me? Yes, I trust you, like your little self. And then you needed to do, okay, I'm not keeping, you know, I'm not trying my best to also trust myself, if that makes sense. Like it's given like you became your own hero or the own hero of your inner self or of your childhood self. Childhood self? Well, your inner kid, okay? Inner child. King of Pentacles, maintaining some level of balance and of trust, of loyalty within you by trusting. King of Pentacles. Okay, I just saw the Two of Cups reversed though. Let me see. Three of Cups coming out here. Ten of Cups. And this fell right on top of the King of Pentacles. And the Moon again. Yeah, it's given like you needed to create something. Since even somebody mentioned this before, my adopted family never actually treated me like correctly. I can't remember your name. I don't know if you're still here, but I know that somebody mentioned that, and it's given like you didn't have the proof of what happiness looked like to you, but you needed to understand that you could create that from feeling your own emotions through it. Okay. You needed to create that by basically from scratch, if that makes sense, and you didn't have like an example of it first. That's the hardest part. And now you could be being celebrated, you could be being cherished with this Three of Cups here. Ten of Cups as well. I'm gonna need to drink water. One second. Hi Mo. The little me, exactly. Appreciate it. Hope that is resonating with y'all. This is great. Heavy on the Aquarius too, Nathan. I always get this, the Star card. Three of Cups as well. What else here? Eight of Cups. This could be like, could have been the release, the let go of what you thought was your, I don't want to say your family. Okay, this could go in many different ways though. What you thought was your jam, okay, just that. Could be in many different ways though, in many different fields. The Magician card. Yeah, that you can create this by yourself. By trusting in divine timing. High Priestess reverse though. Page of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Cups and High Priestess. How to bring something to life, into reality, from receiving it, from, again, the spiritual realm. Two of Pentacles reversed. Six of Swords. The Moon reversed. Yeah, heavy on the exposure of secrets. It's given like if you came from a specific area and everybody knows this area, or this area is very much common to many people, right? What you associate with an area could be the accent, could be family trees, could be I'm not gonna say the features or even like your skin color, because that could change in every type of each area, so I'm not gonna go with that. I don't agree with that either. So but yeah, something about your accent, for example, or your culture, or the way that you see the world should have been as these people were, or as these peoples, okay? But that wasn't the case, because I'm looking at this Nine of Cups, right? And it's giving like you had to not fall into the temptation of fitting in this space, because you were never meant to. You were always meant to show the way by not knowing the way. And that's something that could be connected to your future self as well. Like it's given like this is a future self type of reading, or like the energy is very much it could be very much futuristic, like the Aquarius card as well. The star card here, Aquarius are all about the future, are all about also the community, and also they're very, most of the times they tend to isolate themselves. They are very much misunderstood many times as well, and especially if you're also like an earth angel, or somebody that labels themselves as chosen one, or as just is very spiritual, okay, just that you could already be very much different from the average population. Okay, we like it. I love that. I want to know. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles now. Is it resonating? Great. I love that, you guys. I never watched The Matrix, y'all. I wouldn't know. What's the King of Pentacles? Judgment reverse. Didn't want something to end because they didn't want to see you winning. They didn't wanted to see you win. I got here the Seven of Cups reversed and the Nine of Cups now in the reverse. Judgment are about endings, are about calling out the bullshit. Stop feeding the devil, basically, the evil spirit, the evil voices, the intrusive thoughts. The ego, okay? It's not that you need to separate yourself from the negative side of you. Your positive side of you like wouldn't be there without the negative, okay? Remember that. Masculine, feminine, light and dark. But you just needed to transmute that into power, and not the boastful one. Not that I want to be more than such and such, or I want to be the best of the world. I don't know. Okay? As I said that, the devil. What else about this Two of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. Can you see that? Temperance in reverse. Yeah. You needed to learn how to trust the roller coaster, I want to say. Two of Pentacles was clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Temperance. First of all, people could have also said that you were bipolar, but or something like that, because something else or somebody else was pressuring you, and you did let that pressure overpower you many times in the past. maybe you learn how to not do that. But also it could be in either, could be both, like an external force and also an internal one coming from your shadows that was allowing this thing to change you in a sense. And also something about this, it could be exposed because you're now walking away from the energies or even the things that made you act in different ways, because you're no longer living in survival. You're choosing to live freely, if that makes sense. And so it's giving like you're standing on business now, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally and physically. Okay, Seven of Swords and the Temperance card reverse. Something was meant to make you, to throw you off balance a lot. They could have rejected that. I don't know why, but with air signs, I'm being called to take my time a little bit more. So I don't know. Well, that's the energy that I got at the very beginning as well. So hope it's not annoying for y'all. The rising sun in reverse. Hello. Knight of Swords in reverse. And Nine of Swords with the Ace of Swords reverse. It's giving like somebody said, okay, at this time, look at collective. They're gonna burst out in, I don't know, in anger, or just watch what I'm about to do, or watch them tonight. You know, I've seen something, or I don't know. But then you didn't react the way they wanted you to. And so you didn't absorb something, and I don't know, you just didn't respond to what they said that you were gonna do. It's even like somebody is being exposed for the lies that they've told. The rising sun reverse, the Knight of Swords and Nine of Swords. Clarify this, High Priestess. Midday Sun. Justice reversed. The Fool. Three of Swords reversed. Trying to say that you basically did them wrong first. The Emperor again in reverse. Can you all see that? Yeah, the midday sun here, Justice reverse. Feel surgery and the Fool. They could have also, somebody could have also thought that they have broken your heart. But for example, if you have shown some level of vulnerability, it wasn't because of them. It was just the way that you were transmuting something at one point. Because people believe that, I don't know, what's transmutation? Transmutation can happen through release, okay? Release of crying, tears, of anything like that. And that also is something that doesn't attach themselves with other people, or with like putting down other people. It's not like anger. Okay, you could also have divine rage, but you don't attack other people because you're feeling angry. That's something that is karmic when you attack other people out of anger, out of rage. Okay, but you can be angry, still don't react out of that. You can transmute that by doing something else or anything like that. The Death card reverse, you got a rebirth with the new moon. You got a rebirth by basically feeling something through and releasing that emotional baggage. Cancer and Pisces, both in reverse. Emotions. What about these two? The Strength. Wait, I want to ask something. Clarify this Ace of Swords reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Lovers and the Emperor in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse was clarified by the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers, and the Emperor in reverse. Clarified to me the Knight. Two of Wands reversed, not being able to make progress. The Lovers, Empress, and the Eight of Wands reversed. A deck fire. It's giving like they wanted to bind themselves to you. Knight of Swords here. What's this Emperor? Magician and Eight of Swords reversed with the Three of Swords again. And Two of Swords reversed. So yes, they're basically, they thought they had one up you or something like that because maybe you showed some level of vulnerability. They thought was weakness because that's how they feel about themselves. That's how they feel about them feeling pain or feeling hurt by somebody. The ego says to them, no, you shall not show your vulnerable side because you're stronger than that. You're stronger than them. Don't let them put you down like this, you little bitch. Like, that's the inner voice. They could associate crying with like tears or vulnerable side to something weak. This is misogynistic. It's giving like somebody that says, no, that's for women. That's for girls only. Boys don't cry or something like that. And they failed. Because you got out of this jail. You were never actually in this jail, collective. You're a master with your thoughts. You master them. And you don't need them to create your own happiness. Two of Swords in reverse. Ciao. Sucks to be them. Sucks to be them. Seven of Wands reverse as well. The World. Lunar eclipse. Vulnerability is strength. Absolutely intuitive. Yeah. Yeah, Queen of Cups reverse. And they tried to make you think that this was vulnerable is equal like little bitch, if that makes sense, okay? Like you don't have nothing or anything like that. But you is basically, you're now giving yourself that right example. Okay, you didn't learn these things from these people, especially if these are parental figures or people that were meant to teach you. Okay, you didn't learn this from them. You learned this from your own experience. That's how strong your now, like your foundation, your roots are. They're not based upon culture. They're not based upon an ethnicity. They're not based upon features. They're not based upon, they're based upon your soul. Okay? You cannot, it's given like, for example, when I say I'm Italian, it's not that I feel Italian. I don't associate with Italian culture like that. But like I said that just because like my nationality is that, okay, but not because I feel some level of empowerment or a pride to this state or anything like that. Okay, is that type of vibe. Okay, I'm trying to explain that to y'all. That's just an example, but it's something that goes beyond you. Okay, it's not something superficial as nationality, if that makes sense. That's not who you are. Okay, many people would just say that. It's given like, who are you when you cannot describe yourself with your age, with your features, with your job, with your anything like that. Who are you when all those things are taken from you? Okay, great message, air signs. Hermit at the very bottom. You are a lone wolf. You're a hermit, perhaps. You're very much introspective. You're wisest beyond your years, beyond your soul's years or spirit years. And you're that big, 𝐒𝐢𝐬𝐻. Okay, I'm trying not to curse too much, but yeah. Exactly. Because when you're spiritual, most definitely, like you tend to very much not be someone that fits in, okay? Especially when it comes to these 3D type of traditions, okay? And tradition is not something that is very much connected to your spirit. It's just something that was potentially started as something like that. But tradition is what is an habitual thing that you do, okay? It's not, it's giving like, even like in Italy, for example, Christians and non-Christians celebrate the holidays like Christmas and all that, but not everybody believes that the Christ was born or was, I can't remember even like how it goes, but, or what that, I don't know. Anyway, you get the point, okay? Like, religion doesn't define you. A state doesn't define you. Superficial stuff don't define you. That's it. And that's it for air signs. Actually, let me get you some of this. To spiritually be connected. Exactly. We got November coming out. Wednesday. By the way, Wednesday and November give me always the same vibe or similar. Wednesday though is Mercury day, okay? So Gemini and Virgo could be significant. November also Scorpio and Sag. Or just November and Wednesday. We have A, W, April, January. What's for air signs? We have B, and look at that, root chakra. And look at this. Is an adult. It seems like it's a mother figure. Well, yeah, but I mean, the face is feminine, but the body is masculine, so take that as it resonates. The moon, okay, the baby. I wanted to say the baby. And I mentioned that you being the parent to your own inner child, creating your own little world, and something is very rooted in you now. Anyway, look inward gently. Healing deepens when you meet yourself with compassion, and that's what you did, collective. That's exactly what I've been talking about for the air signs. Exactly. You have found like the road back to your own home. Third eye. Okay. Whew, so I needed to breathe. Bowling could be significant. Is it bowling? Bowling? I don't know. When you throw the big ball to the bowling? I don't know. We have Lugas, but it was in reverse. Flow, water, sea, fertility, source, the healing power of renewal, life energy, and organic growth, imagination, and psychic matters. And that could have, okay, you flipped over. Okay, yes. Wunyo, or yeah, I think it's Wunyo, I don't know. Joy, comfort, pleasure. Oh, by the way, 1 second. Fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. And y'all remember when I mentioned the P? That's significant. I got the 10%, y'all. I'm sorry. I have to charge this. Give me 1 second. Now there's 1 second. To your sugar-coated lies. What's that? It's 𝐲𝐶. What went wrong? What's that song? I can't remember the song, but she said something about like you made me question myself, my own belief, and all of that. But now I finally found what was wrong or what went wrong. That specific line is significant. I found the wrong in you. Don't want you to feel you. Don't want you on my mind. Don't want you on my mind. I love that. Honestly, I love all their work most of the time. Like I love it. You can always jam to it. Like you can always vibe to it. And she has a great voice. 22. Hell yeah. Hail Mary could be significant. Let me see. Now, you guys, Last but not least, we got the fire sign to do. Who's ready? Hey, JJ. What do we have? Oh yeah, fire sign. We have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, which throughout all the collectives they've been stalking us with the Strength card, the Sun card as well, and the Temperance and Emperor card. So we're gonna find out. What do y'all need to tell us today? Okay. Oh, again, a Nine of Swords. Somebody could be in panic. Could be about to give up. Sluggish is what I heard. This could be somebody that tried to love bomb you recently. Why on earth can I leave if you were everything I wanted you to be? The devil. Okay. Yeah. Somebody definitely thought that something was gonna go in their favor, I think. Hell no. How long have been? Okay. Wait, how long is that? 1 hour 40 or something? We got the Emperor back again. We've been here. The Tower. Yeah, somebody's about to go through some level of, I heard, ego death. Or Tower moment. Sag, Leo, and Aries. What's in for the fire signs today? Also, I do want to remember y'all that the element signs readings are always based upon the energies. Okay, the energies attached to emotions, actions for the fire, emotions to water, thoughts and words to air signs, and earth to more earthly things or manners as well. So yeah, okay, there's a reminder that not every elemental reading can resonate with you fully, but maybe if you know again about your birth chart, maybe you can resonate more with, for example, what's the main vibe to you, okay, based upon the signs that you have, okay, but that can change. Okay, Ace of Pentacles reversed as first card. Missed opportunity, absence, Page of Cups, false effort through a filthy or fishy offer to you, false intention presented to you. What do you mean? You work in a casino? Why do you say that? There are many actual, many readers that do that, like they shuffle like that. What do you mean? Oh my god. Okay. I actually learned this by watching a lot of other, readers when I wasn't actually still a reader. I was only doing readings for myself. I learned that from them though. Specifically, I don't know if you know her. What's her name? I think now it's Divine Bay, but she used to be called Gateway to Healing. Okay, that's her. 6 of Wands here. We got a victory and the 10 of Cups. Oh yeah. Okay, let me see. 6 of Cups. What is this page? Knight of Cups. And what about this? Ooh. 2 of Swords. Death in reverse. 1 second, gotta put the music on. It keeps me company. Two of Swords. Okay. So we got double victory here. 6 of Wands and 10 of Cups as well. Somebody could have wanted you to be indecisive about where to go as well by coming back to you. 3 of Cups reversed. A false reconciliation that wouldn't be like in your best interest. 9 of Cups in reverse, because 3 of Cups is reversed with the 6 of Cups, right? Equals the 9. So maybe somebody could have attempted to do this, or like already did, or will try to do so. That's the action. That was their intention, to make you doubt your decisions. To make you doubt this victory that you already got, okay? Yeah. 8 of Pentacles sideways here. But that did not work. They could have also been trying to work with other people. 8 of Swords. Yeah, this person is feeling like this now. The Devil, and the 8 of Swords. Because this investment didn't work. This basically is a bribe or something like that. Either bribe money or some level of making amends. It doesn't work, or it did not work with you. Not this time, okay? They could be still in their head, very much obsessed, guarded. They could be feeling the backlash of what they did. Justice reversed, 4 of Swords reversed, and the Judgment reversed. They're about to feel it as well. Injustice. They could be losing sleep, or just their body could be struggling to get, you know, to catch up with them. As I already mentioned for, I think it was a water signs. Because their emotions and mind could be a little bit effed up at this time. Ace of Cups, because they decided to sacrifice their own purity, feels like. Queen of Wands reversed. Because they decided to partner up with past people, or just with the past energies of them that didn't require any type of change for the better. Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Lovers. They remained where it was more comfortable. They also decided to not feel something through the Wheel. But you decided to move on though. What else for fire signs? 9 of Cups reversed. I cannot make it up. Yep. Seven of Swords. Hell no. The Strength in reverse. What about the 7 of Swords here? The Sun reverse. Doing something behind the scenes. Is it charging? I think it is. Doing something behind the scenes. Son of Cups. What? Could be also some level of doing something like hidden. 7 of Swords, very sneaky energy, but also is not fair. Could be something also that they're doing now. Verify. Is it past personal energy? 9 of Swords sideways. Yeah, it's giving like confusing the energy, or trying to confuse the energy, maybe with spell work. It's giving like after something happened, they went around and tried to convince other people, not just you, that something wasn't as it seems. Page of Wands. Yeah, they took on a journey to prove other people wrong, or to show like, it's giving like narcissistic energy. King of Wands reversed. And it's definitely because they're losing control, they're losing something. Power over a narrative. They could have also not been, maybe something again was also to make you, put you in fear of showing up as well. Showing up, show out, like show yourself to the world or something. They wanted to keep you hidden with that, okay? It's giving like scarcity tactics, but you still showed up, okay? You still went to work, you still got out of bed, you still took care of yourself, of your babies, of your fur babies, of your work, of your craft, of your hobbies, of your inner child, yourself, okay? And they did not expect this. That wasn't the plan, that wasn't supposed to happen for you. The Moon card here, yeah. Two of Wands reversed. That wasn't supposed to happen. Four of Wands. Well, Five of Swords, yeah. They sabotaged this. They self-sabotage because they were too impulsive, led by greedy energy, like greed. How you call it? Led by greed, okay? Impulses. They were thinking from a survival mode, not you. You already learned your lesson from it. Glad that it's resonating. Okay, ooh. Secret competition as well. What else? None of Wands reverse. You were not guarded to life. You just accepted their truth, their nature like it was, but you didn't make that like your fear. That's who they are. You accepted that without making it your fear. Without making it like a belief that everywhere you go you will find people like this, or that everywhere you try to do your best, people are gonna misjudge you or present you with that same energy, okay? And also this is reminding me of the people that know you the most, or that knew you in your past, are the ones that actually hate when you do something new. For example, wow, the biggest fan of you is a stranger that you don't even know, okay? Something like that is significant. And that also could have been something that helped you a lot and kept like your faith high and stable. And you got a win. We got a W coming out. I'm gonna read this. Let in laughter, let joy bubble up. Even small moments of lightness help you heal. I cannot make it up, okay? I cannot make it up. Literally, look at that. How cute is the image? Bubbles and rainbows and dragonflies. No, what was that? I think it was like, it was a cartoon meme. Who's that? I have in mind Bibbles from Barbie, but it's not that. Okay, he didn't talk, so I don't know who's that. Poop and butterflies. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Oh, I appreciate that, Cindy. I appreciate that so much, okay? Hope it resonates. What else do we have here? By the way, welcome if you're new here. Okay, or welcome back, okay? Let me know. P here. What else? W, P, which I already saw that a lot of times. In the image, in the, I think it was like the Wunyo card. I'm not sure. Yes, here you go. It's very similar to a P if you look. Okay. P names Penelope, purple, I don't know, pink, even colors, I don't know. P is significant. We have sacral chakra. You're new? Okay, welcome in then. Appreciate you. I believe because this is what I am doing exactly. February. Ooh, jeez. What's this? J. Yeah, J. We have V, K, D, third eye, throat chakra. Damn. 1 second, Monday. Crown chakra. The only ones missing are solar plexus, roots, and heart. And heart chakra. Heart chakra. What else for fire signs? Let me see. Algae, protection, a shield, a protective urge to shelter oneself or others, defense, warding off of evil, shield, guardian, connection with the gods, awakening, higher life. Also, Pegasus could be significant. First of all, I once watched Hercules, but it was long time ago. And today I started watching it again. I didn't finish it, but you know, I'm gonna finish it afterwards. But yeah, something about Pegasus could be significant. And also, we talked about horses. They could have tried to put you off of this horse, if that makes sense, like your companion, which is like your spirit in a sense, or part of you, okay? And also, I did say something about Barbie that brought me back to something that I've seen about her, about Barbie and Pegasus. So something about that is significant. I don't know. We got Urus and Dagas. Physical strength and speed, untamed potential, the horse as well. A time of great energy and health. Freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, and wisdom. We also have Dagas, which is breakthrough, awakening, awareness, daylight clarity, as opposed to nighttime uncertainty, a time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. One second. We also have fail. Okay, I see. Oh, I got all the cards that says success. Okay, we got. I think it's y'all. I forgot. Is it Jebo or Gebo? I forgot about it. My bad. Gives both in the sense of sacrifice and of generosity, indicating balance all matters in relations to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. So below, its success, goals achieved, honor, the life force, health, a time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life, victory, health, and success. I cannot make it up. You guys are winning. You basically maintain the faith in the dark period of your time. And this is not just some like one time, sadness or something like that. It's multiple times, it's multiple days. This month, May, could be significant for some of y'all, but also July specifically. May and July are very abundant months for you, collective, because I'm taking it as resonant. Could just be for the fire signs, or I don't know. But this is what I felt even throughout the readings. Then we have, by the way, Feu and Manas, okay? The self, the individual, or the human race. Your attitude towards others, and vice versa. Friends and enemies, social order. Possession, won or earned. Earned income, luck, abundance, financial strength in the present or near future. And what did I say for, what was it? I think it was, one second. Was it, oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the intuitive. Thank you so much. I love the 999. That's exactly a great number. Also, one second. I was about to say something. How's it called? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, yeah. The financial strength that you improve, that you maintain the balance as well, collective. That we saw the Queen of Pentacles reversed, right? And the Seven of Wands reversed. I can't remember which sign, though. Because y'all were coming off as the Strength and the Empress. But I can't remember really which one was it. Like, which element. Could it be water? No. Maybe, yeah, I think so. Oh, yes, it was water, okay? Okay, something about that is significant, okay? So congratulations, collective, okay? And thank you so much to Intuitive and Patrick specifically, because y'all, always come through. And I appreciate you so much, all right? Anyway, y'all, I hope it resonated. Did it resonate? How y'all feel about it? How do y'all feel about these readings, y'all? I think today readings honestly felt very good. It felt great. It felt empowering overall. I don't know about y'all. Hi, Lotus. Thank you so much, by the way. All right. Thank you so much for every like, share, subscribe, donations, you guys. I very much appreciate you all. Let me like this as well. Okay. And yeah, this was a very good one. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, usually I don't know about y'all, but I find like the messages to be a little bit harder to decipher, either because there are tests or just more, I want to say, oppositions in the energy around Wednesday. I like, it's a pattern that I've noticed when I go live, for example. Like on Monday, everything is all love and all lovey-dovey type of energy. Wednesday is like a battlefield, and then Fridays are the breakthrough. I don't know. That feels like that. But yeah. Okay, so inspiring, so grateful. Thank you. I am so inspired and so grateful that you are here as well. And I will never ever forget the love that you show. Never, never. Each one of you, by the way, I always remember that. But yeah, just so that you know. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being here, y'all. Resonated with the air sign. I bet you did. I bet you did. I appreciate that. Okay. But thank you, you guys. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave this here. It's already a little bit long. I think we did 2 hours today with this one. Usually the elemental ones are the longest ones. But yeah, it was fun, Okay. Hope to see you on the next one. Big kisses, big heart, big love, much love to y'all. And yeah, okay. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the next one. Mwah. Thank you. Appreciate you and appreciate you also to be here so that I can use my gifts with y'all. Okay? Love y'all. I'm so happy.